Oh, yes, I can hear myself live. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How is everybody on this Saturday morning? uh, the last Saturday of June. How is everybody doing, guys? Um, Check this out. So I'm live on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. You've got questions? Hopefully, I've got some answers. Please send them across to me. I'm going to be more than happy to answer them. Everybody who's here live joining me, welcome, welcome, welcome. Use off right now, Zish Haroon, and all the 9 other people on Instagram. I think Instagram is lagging, by the way. Have you noticed that? No, I think it's live now. There is a little lag. Okay, never mind. Guys, everybody who's here, I'm happy to answer. Hey, Jalal Masumi. Assalamu alaikum. Hi, Fahd. Hello, how are you? Good speaking with you guys. Good checking in. Guys, I want to talk to you. Okay, before we get questions coming in, all of you guys, if you guys want to get a basic on the Dubai real estate in a very easy to read manner, guys, actually, I'm gonna start to recommend this. I think you should really get this book. Okay, now you might think when you get this book on Amazon or from my website, you might think, hey, this book is just like a story. Inzamam al-Haq, assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You might think, yeah, ये तो story की तरह है. इसमें real estate का क्या है? इसमें ना real estate का ना एक मैक्रो लेवल स्ट्रैटेजी है, एक हाई लेवल गाइडेंस है, मतलब बेसिक्स है ना. देखिए, अगर आपको बेसिक्स नहीं आती ना लाइफ की, रिलेशनशिप्स की, फ्रेंडशिप्स की, फॉर एग्जांपल फैमिली में रिलेशनशिप्स की बेसिक्स क्या है, ये मेरे लिए एडवाइस है कि आपको a lot of times you've got to oversee the shortcomings. Yeah, what are the basics in family relationships? One of the things is you've got to be patient and you've got to overlook the shortcomings on the other side, and that leads to great relationships. If you're the one forgiving people, it is good. Rami Khattab says it is lagging. It might be lagging, brother. No problem. We will catch up. We will catch up soon. Don't worry, Rami brother. That's why Instagram, I think, is lagging really big time, yeah? So, sorry guys, today I'm a little bit above the weather. Feeling great. Okay, Mitti Vidhani, hi. Hello, kya hal hai? How are you doing? Guys, so coming back to this, guys. Okay, I think now the lag is no longer there, maybe. Or maybe it's still there. I'm going to tell you guys, listen, guys, you might want to try to get this book, okay? I'm going to really recommend it because I think it helps. Okay, how do I post this? Like this, okay? Guys, do you think that we should go to... Okay. अच्छा, अगर आपने ये पढ़ ली है ना, ये बुक पढ़ ली है, उसके बाद आप ये पढ़ लें, ठीक है? आपको मेरी ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, आपको किसी की भी ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, okay? So, this book you go first, market dynamics, normal पढ़ लें, and then this book you go second, the blue one second, red first, blue second. Hey, this is nice. My third book, you know what we're going to do? We're going to give it a yellow cover. So red, blue, yellow. All right? And then we'll go green. So it'll be really, really, really helpful for you guys. Okay? Now check this out, all right? I want to share with you guys a lot of market noise that's going on. And it's going to be not just for the brokers, but also for the investors and the invested. You're going to be hearing about the market correcting, and it might correct, and it might correct in the second half of 2024 or 2025 or 2026. First of all, let me tell you something. Nobody really truly knows when the market's going to correct. I've got a book over here by Ray Dalio. Anybody can find that book? The Ray Dalio book called Principles. It's either in this one or the other one. I'm going to show you this guy's book, okay? And you can actually check him out on YouTube. He's such a big... He's made so much money in life now that all that he's doing now is sharing information with people for absolutely for free. Like, he's just giving... कहते हैं इंडिया हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं, ज्ञान देता है, ज्ञान बांटता है, ठीक है, मुफ्त में यूट्यूब में. on the 2008 crisis. He created a video that's half an hour. You should really watch this. It talks about how the world economy works. Okay, he talks about this, and he manages billions and billions and billions and dollars. In fact, if you meet him, the likelihood of his fund taking on your money to invest in the markets is most likely zero. Like, he won't take your money, okay? Because when you're a $1 billion fund, multi-billion dollar fund, and you take on more money, you've got to deploy it. So when you deploy that money, you literally move the market. So they've got, some people have too little money problems. Some people have too much money problems, right? Alhamdulillah, that's also, all is good, right? So what ends up happening is, he talks about this in his book, like right from the start of his days. And he says, like, you can't predict the market. You don't know where the market's going to go. You don't know how the market's going to react. You don't know when it's going to correct. Sometimes when you take a bet, considering that the market's for sure going to be going up, it doesn't go up. In fact, it might even reverse. Sometimes when you think that the market's not going to go up, it starts going up. फिर आप क्या करोगे? You're left behind. So ये जो है ना, investor fear. There's a lot of people who are very fearful. अभी क्या होगा? What's going to happen? What if the market corrects? Then, if the market corrects, then what will happen? Bhai, settle down. Settle down. Is there an oversupply coming? Okay, so what if there's an oversupply coming? I've seen oversupply in the market since 2008. That's how real estate markets work. Demand goes up, developers come in to match the demand. Developers overshoot demand, oversupply goes up, supply goes up, and demand remains behind. And then what happens? Then again, demand goes up to meet supply. Happened in 2008, the global financial crisis. I was in Dubai at that moment. I'd already started investing in the Dubai real estate market at that time. What ended up happening? All these apartments that you see in Dubai Marina, it was a very, very common thing. Everybody used to say, oh, all of these apartments are now empty. Nobody's living there. Nobody's ever going to live there. Well, it wasn't the case, okay? People did end up living there. The only difference was because in 2008, the global financial crisis, like, कहते हैं ना, floor गिर गया था ceiling से, okay? The floor kind of like went out from the bottom, right? So what ended up happening is, a lot of these apartments, the owners, what they decided is, two things happened. Number one, they were stuck in the older rents. Okay? So they either said, okay, if the one bedroom rent before was 120,000 dirhams, I still want 120,000 dirhams. Well, the market had moved. So they said, hey, you can't get 120,000 dirhams now. You got to adjust. But they said, no, we will not adjust. We'll wait for the market to come back up. The other difference was, they thought, we will just resell the apartment. They weren't able to resell for another 2 years. So the point is, but then they realized, the guys who realized that yehi rent milna hai, rent kar de. But 2009, market started progressing ahead. But that was a one-time, big-time event that happened. Might not happen again, ठीक है? Amna, I see your question. I'm coming to your question. Just give me one moment, please, okay? उसके बाद क्या है? उसके बाद क्या हुआ? हाँ? उसके बाद क्या हुआ? 2015, 16 में ओवर सप्लाई है. ओके, रेंट्स करेक्ट हो गए, थोड़े से करेक्ट हुए. अभी रेंट्स की करेक्शन की ज़रूरत है. Rents, the rents are so high right now that you need to get rents corrected a little bit. So we need the supply coming in the market, guys. Number three, guys, you're not in the stock market. Even if market corrects, you'll have 6 months to sell. Unless 2008 crisis happened. Crisis is a crash. That's different. A correction is like 6 months. The real estate was like, ooh, long way to make a U-turn or make a difference in direction. You will get to know the market sentiments and you'll see what's happening, right? So don't keep getting too bogged down and getting stressed. If you're so stressed, just sell your properties. Relax, chill. So try to understand. If you really want to control how you're doing, go do a business. You're in the real estate market. The risks are so low, therefore rewards are pretty low as well. Why are you stressing yourself out? Continuously thinking about the property market might go up, might go down. You're not even a seller. So even if the property price goes down, you're not selling your property, so you're just holding it. Why are you so stressed? Why are you so stressed? And if you are stressed, sell it and relax. Then come back in the market later. You might not be able to come back at the same price. The price might go up. You got to understand. Real estate is low risk, low reward, chill and relax, okay? The corrections come. You've just got to weather them. How do you weather them? Just buy good value. Don't buy garbage, right? And hold on to good value. Hold on to good value for the long term, and it will be okay. All right, guys, everybody who's joined in, it's Pradeep. Hello, hi, how are you? Amna, you've got a question. Let me answer your question. Okay. Hi, Fahd. Amna Javed asks, hi, Fahd. I am from Pakistan, and very soon I'm going to join Dubai real estate market as an agent, and I don't have any prior experience. So could you please advise me, how can I train myself? Okay, Amna, if you're going to be joining Dubai real estate without prior experience, the first thing you've got to do is you've got to watch some of my videos that were made about 4 or 5 years ago, directed towards agents, because I'm not going to be able to cover everything here, right? First of all, now I'm trying to think back to that, and I'm remembering one of the most important things is why. Okay, so what is clear? You're saying that you want to join Dubai real estate. That's understandable. You don't have prior experience. That's also understandable. That's okay. Everybody starts somewhere. It's day one for everybody sometime. The question is, why? First of all, answer this. But why? Why do you want to do this? You have to have a very clear why. Especially because you're coming from Pakistan. Do you want to move in from Dubai to Dubai? Is your family moving here? Is your husband moving here? Are your parents living here? Do you have plans to come to Dubai as a stopgap and then go on to Canada or the US or Australia or New Zealand? Is it money that is your primary motive? Why do you want to join Dubai real estate? Are you looking at a lot of the online reels that the agents are making, driving around in Lamborghinis and Tesla trucks and Porsches or Porsches or Porsche or G-Wagons, and you're like, yes, I want to get that, or a private jet, whatever. All is good, right? Why do you want to get into real estate? What's the ultimate why? Why I'm saying this, that why keeps you going every day. Like, nobody has a super great day every single day, but you can choose to keep going through it, and you can choose to give your day a good meaning, right? So if you know cricket, like one of the best batsmen that has played in the last, let's say last 50 years or the last century maybe, was Sachin Tendulkar, right? But he didn't have every single game that he played, and he didn't score a century every single game. Sometimes he would get out at less than 10 or less than 20, or the team didn't win, right? But why did he continue? What was his motivation? That is the first answer. So you got to take a paper, pen, you got to write down, why do I want to do this? Number one, because. Second is what I'm coming to. The Dubai market is good, is great, is nice, but it's kind of like how you take it. You're going to have to take the bull by the horns. What do I mean by this? For the first 6 months or the first year or for the first 3 years, you're going to have to stick it out. You can't come into the market and think, okay, if it doesn't work out after 1 year, I'll just quit. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't, right, for you. Maybe the deals don't come through in 1 year, but maybe they come in year 2. Maybe the deals do come through in the first 6 months, and then the second 6 months are dry. So the first 6 months, you've got to be fully prepared. You've got to bring enough money with yourself to last. So if you got a system of financial support, that's going to be good. Number 2, you've got to choose a company that offers you a visa, okay, VISA. So you can get your local driving license and get a car at some stage. If you can't get your driving license or a car, you've got to start in an area in Dubai where a car might not be required. But it's going to be difficult. A car to a real estate agent is like what do you call this thing? A car is like a hammer or a tool or nails for a real estate agent. So you must have that. Like if you don't have that, gonna be a little bit of a difficulty. Okay, so you're gonna have to have car, good company, good training. Now, when you're coming into real estate, now take notes on these three things. This might not be in the earlier videos, but watch the earlier videos. These three things you should focus on. Okay? Number one, your life. Write down and be honest with yourself. What's your life like? Guys, real estate, if you want to really do it really well, you've got to approach it like an entrepreneur. You've got to push the envelope. Okay? What do I mean by entrepreneur? Everything that's been happening and and everything that's successful for everybody for the last 2 years might not be the same for the next 3 months or the next 6 months. Okay? So what ends up happening is you've got to be in a position to say, okay, I got to do something else and continue doing something else until it works or something else works. Inzamam al-Haq says car is like right hand. I agree with you, even though in Dubai, cars are left-hand drive. That's a joke, okay? Nobody laughed. Sanka laughed. Thank you, Sanka. So, Amna, so first of all, reflect on your life. So you're asking me for advice. What should I do to become successful? Talk about and think about where you are in your life and how much are you going to commit to this process. Being a real estate agent in Dubai, or I think anywhere else in the country, is a 24/7 job, especially if you're starting new with no experience. Are you ready to commit? Do you have the strength to do that? Now, I don't mean like if you're a full-time mother, stop being a mother. If you're a full-time student, stop being... Well, mother is different, but if you're a full-time student, it's going to be challenging, right? But if you're coming into real estate, you're going to have to commit from your life perspective. What do I say? Sleep early, get up early, start your day early, meet the right people, influence with the right people, talk to the right people. You get in with the wrong company, it's not going to work out, okay? Number two, you're going to have to learn about Dubai real estate a lot. Like Dubai real estate, like I can tell you guys, to be honest with you, if I went to Lahore, this is my opinion, and I could be wrong, right? I think because of my given background, and I don't know a lot about Lahore. Lahore is a city that I frequently visit in Pakistan. Like, if I don't know about Lahore, I think I could go there and try to figure it out in about 1 month to 2 months. Okay? It's not that complicated. But there's the biggest place over there is to invest in defense. Defense 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I think. Then which are the good ones, which are the bad ones, or the extra good ones, the extra posh ones. I think it's defense 8. Puis uske baad there's the private societies, and then who are the players in the private societies, and who are the developers in the private societies. What do they do? What do they offer? What's the price rates? What's the price per square foot? What's the price per square foot of I guess for ready villas or ready houses? And so on and so forth. I think about 1 month to 2 months, and I'm being a little bit aggressive. If I was doing this on a regular basis, I think I'd be able to figure it out. Okay. Oh yeah, Ankush, welcome. Paul Allen, welcome. Alam, welcome. Mohammed Kumber, welcome. I think Instagram is now kind of like almost there. So, life, fix your life. 2, try to figure out real estate. Try to figure out real estate in Dubai, okay? Learn the real estate, learn the area. And number 3 is you've got to really understand how the process of sale or rent works in Dubai. So let's say somebody comes to you the first day and says, I want to buy a property. What do you do? Second stage. Of course, you ask them questions. What do you do third stage? What do you do fourth stage? What do you do fifth stage? How do you close? How do you then do the paperwork? How do you get help on the handover of the property? What forms need to be filled? At what stage? And what do you do? This process is very important, because what a lot of people end up doing, a lot of real estate agents, is They just disregard the process. And, I've been guilty of this as well many, many, many years ago, where I didn't understand the process. So the clients lead the process, and the clients have no idea how the process is supposed to be led properly, right? So ends up who's suffering? Client, me, everybody, right? The deals get delayed and so on and so forth. So my suggestion to you guys is understand how the deals are supposed to go and understand the process. Take notes, like take copious amounts of notes. So 3 things I've said, actually 4 things. 1, why do you want to come into real estate? That's going to be your reason to keep you motivated on day 2, day 3, day 4. 2, understand your life, fix your life wherever it needs to be fixed, enhance your life wherever it needs to be enhanced. Number 3, understand real estate. Number 4, excuse me. Sorry, guys, I had to cough it away. So I'm the last thing is understand real estate, the knowledge about all the different areas or the area that you want to focus in. It's not that difficult. Just try to take notes. And last but not the least, understand the process of how Dubai real estate operates, how you guys have how a deal gets closed. All right, guys. Look, if you got questions, look, you can always put them in the comment section. I generally take comments up and answer them either in a video or on the live. Okay. Today I'm coughing too much, so I'm not going to continue with this live. But I'm going to say goodbye to you. Thank you very much for showing up, and I'm going to be talking to you very soon. All right, guys. Ciao for now. Bye.